Hey guys, Mars Singing here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to take our newly released on global LR Golden FRIEZA up against the Cell Max event. He's on the second turn, okay. So I did pull a dupe, I posted on Twitter. You guys might have seen, obviously I did the summon video earlier. I posted on Twitter the screenshot of I did a few more multis after the stream. I think it was, I say a few more, I think it was like 300 stones or something in total, right? And on literally the last multi, because you can see in the screenshot, I think I've got like 7 stones left. I got another Goku Black Rift. It was like a triple LR multi. It was the anniversary god animation as well. It was like a triple LR multi with Frieza, the Int 17, like the Team Universe 7, and then LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So the other two the other two LRs obviously not so great, but we got the second copy of LR Golden FRIEZA, so that means that mine is 69%. And then I haven't actually looked to see exactly what his links are on, but I mentioned it on the summon stream. But I came home from working a night shift to do the summon stream. Obviously pulled the unit, awakened him and everything, and then went to bed. But I set the auto clicker thing up to be running 29.3 link leveling while I've been asleep. So I've been, I've got up now, I've sat down to record this. So it's been link leveling for a good few hours while I've been asleep. So we're going to get to see the results of that link leveling now with our boy AGL Golden FRIEZA. So oh wow, one of his links is at 9. So we've got 2 at 8, 1 at 7, 1 at 6. Fierce Battle is still at 5, okay. That's not too bad. So 69%, I gave him a bit of extra additional, bit of extra crit. Obviously he's got 3 dodge. I still don't know how to build this guy, because as a defensive unit that you bring on the team to be the slot 1 tank, I can see the argument for giving him dodge. He wants to be hit a certain number of times, but that just builds up his attack, which, while it is good for him to build up his attack and do more damage, that isn't why you bring him on the team, right? You have to kind of think of him as like an upgraded version of the UR AGL Golden FRIEZA, aside from the fact that obviously he loses damage reduction in the later stages. And I think that's where the argument for him having dodge kind of comes into play, because once he starts to, I mean, I don't think that's going to be for a while, especially in events where we're still able to win within a few turns, but like when he starts getting to the point where you're a couple of turns in, you're losing part of that damage reduction, and he's starting to get power crept out defensively, then I could see the argument for giving him like a full dodge build. But I think until then, he doesn't really need it. But I think it just all comes down to what you want to use him for. Because like I say, I'm going to be using him on my Wicked Bloodline teams as a slot 1 tank, so he doesn't necessarily have to do crazy damage. So it's not like you have to go for like a full crit and additional build. Remember, he gets a guaranteed additional super if we're above 50% HP. And then, can I get the orbs? There's no way. I should have looked before I picked up those first orbs. I don't think there's any way I can drop these to get 4 orbs for Janemba, is there? Well, if in that case I should play it safe and at least just get a super. I say play it safe, Cooler's going to kill him, so I guess it doesn't matter. So let's see, this is him obviously without support. I didn't bring a support memory because I wanted to see his defensive capabilities against the Tech Cell Max without a support memory in play. So, in fact, he probably really finish him off, yeah, because he gets the guaranteed additional, so 3.4. Because his additional super, his 12 key, he raises attack for 1 turn. His 18 key super is the one that gives him defense, so it's not like if you give him a ton of additional and he's doing those additional supers, that's making him better defensively, because remember, he's only raising defense for the turn on the 12 key super, so it's not like it makes a huge amount of difference defense wise. So like I say, I do think there's definitely an argument for like when he gets to that level where he's no longer really able to hold up in the current meta in terms of his defense, then I think you could make the argument that a full dodge build would be good. But I think for now, considering how well he is going to be able to tank, I mean, who knows, maybe we'll find out, right? Like, he's only just come out on global, so maybe the red zone stages for the Gammas and Cell Max will come out, I think they come out tomorrow. They might come out, and then we find that as we get into like the last phases of those fights, this Golden FRIEZA is starting to take damage, especially when he's not rainbowed. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to chase a second dupe off of this banner. I don't think I am. I think in total, those of you who were there at the stream, I pulled the first copy of him in just over 300 stones. And then in total on the stream, I think I did like 700. We didn't get a second copy. And then, as I said, I did about 300 off stream to get the first dupe. So I'm about 1,000 into his banner with him with one dupe. I don't really want to drop like another couple of 100 stones to potentially not get that second dupe, right? Like, second dupe obviously is very good, not just for the fact that you get those extra star abilities, but the fact you unlock the gold equip slot as well. Because this is the kind of unit that, even with the build I've given him so far, if I was to just pull the second dupe, I could easily say just give him like level 5 dodge for like the gold slot, right? So, wow, so we're going to get super attacked on Garlic Jr., the worst unit to take a super on the turn. But then look at all the healing we get. We're going to struggle to even get FRIEZA's active skill, which is kind of crazy. So we should, in fact, yeah, we're just going to kill him with the 12 key super here, aren't we? Which is a little bit unfortunate, I guess, because we do want to attack as many times as possible in order to get our thing fully built up. I think, have we been attacked enough times to get his attack up? I don't actually think we have we? Did he only get attacked twice on the last turn? So 3.5. Will he kill him? Hopefully he doesn't kill him, because then we get the guaranteed additional, right? Because we do want to do as many attacks as possible, but we crit, so there you go. Alright, well, we're at Tech Sale Max. Now, unfortunately, we have done what seems to always happen when I'm doing these Sale Max runs, where we do not have the unit that I want to show off against Sale Max on the first turn. So we'll see. As long as we survive this turn, then obviously we'll be fine. I want to try and make sure I can get the orbs with Janemba more so than anyone else, right? Because if Janemba, as long as he gets his damage reduction, then we'll be looking good. Yeah, so we don't get the support, which is unfortunate. As long as Cooler gets enough super attacks, though, we'll be fine. Obviously, ideally, we want both, but just in case he super attacks, like in the last slot, I want to make sure Janemba has that damage reduction available. So, AGL TUR Golden FRIEZA taking 12k. So, this will be an interesting test, because remember, Golden FRIEZA, the LR, now that he's going to be coming out against Tech Sale Max on turn, 6, and he came in on turn 2. So, it's turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, he's going to have lost a significant amount of his damage reduction once we are on the next turn with him in play. So be interesting to see how much damage he actually takes and if he can hold up in slot 1. Now obviously we could have used like the Wicked Bloodline support memory. There's potentially ways that we could have gotten to Tech Sale Max faster. And then obviously Golden FRIEZA loses less of his damage reduction, which is very good for him. So double super for Janemba here is good. Double defense raise. He's got that damage reduction. Yeah, of course he waited to see. I wonder if he was supering as the first attack of the turn as well. And then we cancelled it out with the Senzu Bean. But alright, so we are going to get to see the active skill, which we didn't get to see on the 55% showcase earlier. So let's active skill off, skip, and let's go ahead and see the Earthbreaker versus Sale Max. Sale Max looming over FRIEZA. So no crit, so unfortunately with the type disadvantage, that means it doesn't obviously really do a lot of damage, which is a shame. And because we're starting the turn on the low HP, it means we're not going to be getting the we're not going to be getting the additional super. I think what I want to do here then is we'll get the 18 key super for FRIEZA, so we get the defense raise. So on this turn with Cooler, with these 4 links active and with the support from Garlic Jr., we're at 167k, yeah, because we started the turn at less than 50% HP, which means he's missing out on that extra 100% attack and defense that he would get. So that is very unfortunate. Yeah, 171k. Yeah, so tricky one here for Golden Frieza. Let's see if we can get to the tech phase a little bit faster and actually have the full HP for the actual full defense here. Right, so currently having a good run here. Golden Frieza was actually in slot 7, which means he appeared for the first time on turn 3. And we're already, this is turn 4, the first turn of Physical Cell Max, which means as long as he doesn't double super, he supered AGL Golden Frieza at the beginning. Perfect. Okay, so now we actually have our full buffs. I am using the Wicked Bloodline support memory this time. So let's see the significant difference in his start of turn defense. Yeah, he has 260k. So he already has like 100k defense more than he did the last time we were here. And we're only like 2 turns after his first appearance. So he should have basically like his full damage reduction. So this should be a very good turn for Golden Frieza here. With the support from Garlic Jr. The only downside is I think we've only been hit like twice. So he's obviously not getting the extra defense or attack from his passive. But he's obviously going to make up for that by having the extra damage reduction. So there you go. 10 million as well. Okay. Maybe he did get hit 3 times already. Oh, wait. Actually, I think he might have done because of AoE attacks during the physical phase. So 10 million followed by 6.5. Remember, this is his second appearance. He first appeared on turn 3 and it's now turn 5. And here comes the super. We've raised our defense with the 18 key super attack. I mean, I will take 360k on an AGL unit that hasn't fully built up their passive because he hasn't super attacked 5 times to get the extra 50% defense. Yeah, I would say for a Golden Frieza with 1 dupe, who is, what? We'd say over halfway link leveled. One of his links is at 5, but all the rest are at like 6, 7, 8, right? I think that's pretty decent, to be honest, for an AGL unit with 1 dupe. I quite like that. We do have the Wicked Bloodline support memory active, like I said, but yeah, that's actually not too bad at all. Now, it does mean if he'd been supered in slot 1, we would have taken more damage because we raised our defense on the 18 key super. And here, actually, we can kind of get like a free, we can just kind of get like a free do-over here, right? Because if we do this, if I just grab these and these, even if he doesn't super in slot 1, Metal Cooler should just get killed here, and then that's going to give us the revive, which then means we're going to be going into the next Golden Frieza turn with him at full health. Because, yeah, Metal Cooler has not had a lot of chance to build up in this run. I think I might have even floated him off in the first turn. So we get him taken out here by Cell Max. That allows us to revive, and then we'll go straight into the next turn with Golden Frieza. This will only be Golden Frieza's 3rd appearance. So he's going to have lost, what? He was on turn 3, so then 4, 5, 6. So he should have, and then 7, yeah. So he's lost, what, 40% of his damage reduction? Because apparently the 10% every turn, you lose even on the turns that you're not on, right? So even on the turns that Golden Frieza isn't on, his damage reduction is going down by 10%, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Do I go for... In fact, yeah, we're not going to get Janemba's rainbow orbs because there's like no rainbow orbs on the field. So let's at least get his support because that pushes Golden Frieza up to an 18 key super anyway. So let's see what we do here. See, 78k. Yeah, as you start to lose the damage reduction, he obviously starts to become less effective, which, I mean, that just makes sense, right? And did we start below 50% HP? No, because I didn't... Did I use Senzu Bean? I did, so... Yeah, it's a tricky one for him, because Cell Max is always going to be one of those events where it's very easy to lose a lot of HP in one turn. So then if Golden Frieza's on the next turn, and you're coming in below 50%, you've got to deal with the fact that he's losing that damage reduction each turn. And then if you're starting the turn below 50% health, you're then also losing a big chunk of your attack and defense, which obviously is not great. And then of course STR Cooler, if he doesn't get off his additionals, he's not going to look crazy. And then Janemba, we didn't get the damage reduction, so As long as he doesn't get supered, he should survive, but he is getting supered. So without the damage reduction orbs, I'm pretty sure that means he's dead. But let me know what you guys think. Golden Frieza versus Cell Max. I think if you get to Cell Max quickly enough, you can kind of see that he is able to hold his own a little bit. But the longer the fight goes on, the worse it is for our boy. So you kind of want to get him finished off as soon as possible. But otherwise, Golden Frieza not doing too badly, considering he is an AGL unit. Like I say, one dupe, not fully link leveled. I would say that is definitely not bad. Like Rainbow link level 10, he's obviously going to be much more effective. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.